Hey, Kathy. Okay, so I pulled your spread, and I'm at work, so hopefully this is it's going to have to improvise a little bit. Okay. Anyways, I have this. It is a Health of Future spread. It's a pretty simple spread. So, again, disclaimer: it's obviously not taken in the replace, of medical advice, but just kind of a little heads up. So, in this, you got the what mundane thing can I do to help improve my health? And you have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is reversed in this. So Six of Wands is the victory card, usually, but what's in reverse, it's about success, victory, confidence, recognition. So when it's reversed like that, there's a definite lack of confidence. So to me, this is saying the one mundane thing you can do is to prove your mental health and your outlook and your attitude. And I know that's going to be a huge challenge, and especially with all that you've suffered with the hurricane. But that's what I see, is that's the one thing that you can do that doesn't seem like a lot. It seems mundane, but to improve your physical health, it's definitely, taking care of your mental health, or your attitude or your thoughts or the negativity. So to try to remain positive. And I know that's really hard. So, and we might even have to take a couple clarifiers. Number 2 is, what is another way to improve my health? And you have the Ace of Pentacles. So, and I don't do a lot of, I have to say that health is not my, normally what it's usually love and money, of course. The Ace of Pentacles is about manifestation, but it's reversed. So, and it's also about contentment and idea forming, all that stuff. So the way I read this, what another way to improve my health? Change your habits, 100%. 100%. If there's self-care. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, at this point, everything is shook up. So I realize it's not the easiest time right now, but when the Ace of Pentacles is reversed, it's more about just, this card is about the mindset. This is also speaks to that, but it's also about physical things that you have to change. You have to be hyper vigilant to have any kind of change. This is a very stable energy. And if you just do what you're supposed to do 99.9% of the time, you will see, according to this card, there will be, an improvement, but it has to be followed, like no cheating, basically, And it also speaks with like keeping your mindset positive as well, because it is about manifestation. So you want to send out to the universe, yes, I want to be better, but you have to actually live it too. That makes sense. Number 3 is, how does the current outcome of my health look for the long and short term? So you have the Knight of Swords, and it's upright. So the Knight of Swords is about advancement, in action. It's an action based. So as long as you follow, what you're supposed to be doing health wise, you will see an improvement, but it has to be followed to the letter with this Ace of Pentacles. I mean, I said 99.9%, but I mean 100% of the time, like no cheating on what you're supposed to eat and keeping your sugar down and caring for yourself. That's got to be 100% on your mind. And this Knight of Swords it's a knight, so it's not a king or a queen. So it's something that it's like, it's going to be challenging for you, but it's definitely about advancing and moving forward. It is a positive card because it's upright, but it's still kind of like, you might have this energy of like, why do I have to do this? Why me? Why me? But it's just something that, that you have to conquer, that you have to stay positive about. But it is the card of action. So as long as you do these actions, the outcome will be positive. So further advice or message, of course, you got the Devil card. So again, the Devil card speaks of addiction and not doing what you are supposed to be doing for your highest good. So it's about, addiction and basically me, doing what I want to do. And I don't care if I'm sick. And I know you don't have that feeling, but I'm sure there's part of you sometimes that is like, why me? Why is this happening? I just want to do this. I'm sick of taking care of my diabetes. Why? So this devil card is coming up to say, yes, it's gonna be hard. Yes, it's gonna be hard. This is a major arcana, so this is like super serious. That as long as you really do have to do some self-care, and it's got to be mental, physical, and it's got to be 100% of the time. It's not something that's going to be easy. So at the bottom of the deck, you got the High Priestess. High Priestess is reversed. She is the water sign empress, basically the water sign queen, and this talks about really staying connected with your spirituality. That's also this is kind of the final message. That's also going to help you manifest what you want. It's going to help you stay strong, whatever you consider your higher power to be. Whatever. It's time to connect with that. Okay. To really manifest what you want, to keep that, to keep that positivity going, because it's not always going to be easy. So whoever you pray to or you send your intentions to, it's like very, very, very important. Those are two major arcana. So, it's a good reading, but it's basically putting the onerous back on you, is that, you have to definitely do the work, physically, mentally, and whatever. So, I'm going to take take one more oracle card here. This is my inner wisdom card. Especially with this devil and the High Priestess, it's asking you to reconnect with, your higher power or whoever and that you need absolute strength. The strength's going to come from within, but you have to be very clear with the universe too, which I think you are. So I got this card. I know, I'm sorry, it's backwards. It's untwist. And if you know, this is a DNA strand. So I don't know if this diabetes is hereditary, but it's like you want to untwist it. Unfortunately, you're stuck with it, and now you have to, deal with it. So you are limitless. Untwist and recode in alignment within your divine self. So it's also about divinity as well. So breathe plus sound plus movement plus intention plus profound healing effects within the mind and bodies, which is what I was saying. Remember to let certain conditioned patterns gently release in order to let new wonders come into your life. Repatterning DNA is a deep conscious method of healing ancestral wounds and conditioned patterns encoded in your body. You always have the potential to grow into your best self within the physical, mental, and emotional spectrums. Conscious and intelligent hearing through meditation and alchemy, paired with dynamic breathe work and movement like yoga, martial arts, and dance practices are an enjoyable way to break through perceived barriers. How are you approaching internal and external barriers? Be curious about what lights you up. So yeah, it's definitely about positivity. Breaking bad habits, routines that led, and I do feel that the diabetes obviously is hereditary, but, also bad habits as well. Non-judgmental, just saying that's why this devil card's coming up. So I hope that helped you, Cathy. I'm going to send this up to you, and I am sending you positive vibes and thinking about you. I don't know you, but I feel like we're connected somehow, and I hope this helped. So have a good one, and keep sending pictures of your animals. All right, bye.